Hello, everybody. Welcome to my podcast. This is Hanging with the Force. You know what we do? We just talk basketball and the life that goes around basketball, basically, and just have a good time. And right now, we have our latest guest. And this guest that we have right here is, if you don't know him in Nigerian basketball, you don't know Nigerian basketball. I'm talking about a former professional player, coach. He's a coach right now. He's a basketball ambassador. He's an entrepreneur. He's a do-it-all guy. He goes by no other name but the great Priwitt Gagara. Sloppy, aka Sloppy.
What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Yeah, we good.
I see you.
Yeah, I see you too. Man, it's a great honor to have you here. You know what I mean? Me and you we've gone back a while, and we've really had a lot of experiences,
Yeah.
So welcome to the show.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
The force.
Yo. Gags in the house.
Force in the building.
So let's jump right into it. I'm going through a couple of questions, and then from there we just basically kick it freestyle and everything. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. I'm good, man.
All right. Okay, early beginnings. What got you into basketball?
I don't know. I just grew up with it, man. I grew up in a missionary compound. Yeah, so there were a lot of basketball courts around there. Okay. So yeah, I just started playing.
You just started playing. Yeah. I know. I remember you told me that was in Gindri, right?
That was in Gindri, yeah.
Yes, you told me that you used to play with the girls.
Oh my God!
I knew you'd go to the girls. What happened to the guys?
No, man. We go both ways.
We go. I know, right? Yeah. So other than that, who are your major influences when it comes to to basketball? I mean, people that you can never forget that really influenced your basketball career and everything.
Okay, so my elder brother.
Okay.
Yeah. We was all playing basketball together, and then he was always beating me, so I had to walk myself out to beat him.
Oh, you two, you had one of those annoying elder brothers. Yeah, I think I have one too. I don't know.
I know him,
right? So that's amazing, I mean, and because you had such a very established basketball career, it's safe to say you've played basketball like your whole life.
My whole life.
Yeah, so
I started playing when I was like 2 years old or something.
Wow, that is what they call a basketball angel. Yeah, this is one. So, what were your fondest memories? Like that was when you were starting off. Is it? I'm not just as a kid, because I know that you had like a legendary street ball career in Jos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just can you go through a couple of fond memories that you had?
I think the first time I dunked the ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where was that?
That was in BSS Gindri. I was in SS1. My mom just bought me a new field of shoes.
Okay.
So I went to the basketball court, and I was like, give me the ball, and I just went up and then boom.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was epic.
I remember my first dunk too.
Yeah.
That was in Zaria.
That was in Zaria, right?
It was in Zaria, yes. Cool. Man, I can't. Oh, my friends were like, Tiawa! None of them could dunk.
Man, and then I think, playing around, then going to Boko to play, to Makodi to play.
Yes.
Yeah, when we used to play one-on-one and fight each other.
Oh, Mercy, you guys, me and Pray will play one-on-one. We will fight. Exchange points. After I finish, we'll say,
we'll go to your crib.
We'll say, let's go home.
Go lots of food. Right?
Lots of food, pounded yam. That's my boy right here. So, next thing I want to ask is, what was it like? Tell us, how many clubs did you play for?
Well, in Nigeria.
Yeah, just Nigeria. Start from everywhere.
Okay, I think I started with after secondary school. I started playing for Bullets.
Okay, Bullets. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a side club here in Jos.
Okay.
Then.
How was that experience? Just
it was fun. With them Nuhu Kashala, Michael Makama.
Yes.
We had our rivals, the Kichimegonga. They call them homeboys.
Homeboys, I remember homeboys.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we were Bullets with the Shehu, Reaperman.
Yes.
Then Guzo and the residents. So after that, I got drafted. I think Tagun Rockets called me up.
Yes.
And I played with Tagun. Then Plateau Pigs.
Yeah. Plateau Peaks called you.
Yeah,
I
called me
remember
up.
that.
Yeah, I played with them.
Mm.
Then I had to leave. I had to get out of Dodge.
Okay.
I went to Abuja. Then Coach Adidi called me up, be like, I should come to Makodi.
Okay.
So then after Plateau Peaks was Boko Giants.
Boko Giants, where we started.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And then after Boko Giants, we went to Lagos, remember?
We went to Lagos, yes.
For Final 8.
Final 8.
No, I think we went to Kano first.
Yes, we went to Kano first.
Then we qualified. When I moved to Lagos, Final 8, when I had that dunk on Akpa.
Oh, no, see.
Yeah.
That dunk on Akpa was crazy. First of all, I want to let you guys know something, huh? Like, Priwitt, we all of us were skillful, but Priwitt, I could dunk, but not like him, man. Priwitt, we used to dunk on all the big men, like, and I don't want to throw any dirt on.
No disrespect.
No disrespecting to the younger big men, but that time they were big men.
They were, yeah.
Let's name a few. That was the one he dunked on was Akpan.
We had Operation Sweep.
Operation Sweep.
We had
Helicopter.
We had Nimaku.
A lot of big
Ali
yeah. Sani, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a lot of big men that time. So for you to dunk on a big man at that time, and the big men are not like big. The bigs of today, they want to play like Jokic. They want to shoot the three. They don't want to shuffle a little bit. But that time, the big men were warriors. They were hard.
Yeah.
Yes. So from then you, I think you did.
Then we went. Then Comet called me up after the final AD meeting,
yes.
and I played with them for a season, I think.
Yeah.
Then I think they changed the name from Boko Giants to Boko Heat, and then you guys moved to
Lagos. Yes, that's very true.
Then
you played for Heat.
We went for Continental. Then I got registered with Heat, and then I had a problem with Waka. We got suspended for a year.
Yes, I heard.
It was me, Fred Oguns,
and Operation Sweep.
And Tilo.
Wow, all four.
Yeah, all four of us got suspended.
I remember. So
we missed out the season.
I remember. How was that? I mean, it
was touching, man.
Must have been something.
But the good thing was Felix Achiga was still there for us. He was still paying us.
Okay, still paying you salary.
Yeah, salary. So we was always going to the stadium to work out
and do everything. Wow, that's crazy. So like we talked about the clubs. I mean, what were your best and worst moments in your career? Let's start with your best. Should we start with the best or the worst?
We can go anywhere.
Okay.
Let's the best.
The best, okay. Name just a few, maybe one, if it's one, maybe two in your playing career.
There's so many, man. There's so many. Playing basketball, you get to travel.
Very true.
You get to play against countries like Angola. When we went to Australia, I think we played third place match against England. And then,
yes, I remember that game.
Yeah, so a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, I know.
Playing
in
Bahrain, Middle East, Libya, a lot of experience.
How about your worst experience? I'm sure definitely.
Okay, I think
it has to be Libya.
No, that was Australia.
That's your worst experience?
Yeah.
What happened?
Playing basketball. I think our first game was against India.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was coming from the Middle East. I was coming from Kingdom of Bahrain. I camped in for like 2 weeks, then we traveled to Australia. First game was against India. 6 minutes into the game, I had dropped 9 points already.
Yeah.
So we had the home screen.
Okay.
Yeah. The home screen where you have two big men.
The home screen you can use any one of them.
So I had this trick that I'll use the dummy screen, like I'm going to go to the left.
Then you cross it.
Then the guy's gonna jump. The defensive player is gonna jump. Then I'm gonna cross it. Then I'm gonna go in between.
Yes.
Clean path to the bucket, man. Because we had our two shooters there and there.
Yeah.
So what happened was when I took that move, he jumped it, and I came back. When I was about to go into the middle, the weak side big man jumped my knee.
Wow.
Boom, and that was it.
Wow.
I went up. So I lost that championship.
You lost the championship?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't play.
You couldn't play to your fullest.
Yeah.
And there were actually a lot of opportunities in that championship.
Yeah. So that was it, and then Libya, the crisis. The Gaddafi's crisis, man.
That was scary.
They shut down the airspace. You couldn't even move, man. We had to go by road to the border.
Wow.
Then go to Egypt before we could fly out.
Man.
It was.
And you don't know who you're going to meet.
Yeah, exactly.
On the road or anything.
Exactly.
Wow, I mean, there's so many stories, so many
So
stories,
many.
I'm telling you. So let me, okay, right now, we're going to continue this, but right now I'm going to ask you some hard questions now.
Go ahead, man.
Hard talk, yo!
Hard
It's time to
talk.
talk hard! So, what I want to ask you is, okay, this one I had to write it down.
No problem.
You say, you have always been looked at or viewed to a lot of people maybe as a controversial, a difficult guy, you know, because maybe you have been different in your ways, your mannerisms. For me, I would say you're like the Allen Iverson / Kyrie Irving of Nigerian basketball. You know, so
Yeah.
I mean, give us your take on it. Is this how is it that you're just being misunderstood, or you know, maybe because you're different? You know how people, like how Nas would say, niggas fear what they don't understand, hate what they can't come. So, what's your take on it?
Yeah, you know, growing up was tough for me.
Oh, okay.
I lost my dad when I was 2 weeks old, so there was no fatherly love and all.
Yeah.
Then my mom got remarried, you know.
Yeah.
So he was not there, she was not there.
Wow. Oh wow.
So the only thing I could fall back to was basketball. That was the only love I had.
So
And then there was so much pains growing up, learning how to play, learning how to be the best. I had to go climb the hill every morning before going for practice, and then I was looking for that love, but then it was nowhere. So the only place I found love was
basketball.
So there's the lot of things be going through my head, my mind, and everything, and then people actually misunderstood.
Misunderstood you, not knowing that you're just a young man going through pains.
Going through pains.
Yes, trying to find
Both emotionally, physically, you know, it was this.
You know, and it's very funny, you know. A lot of people, you know, because they tell you, especially in this side of the world, they'll tell you, be a man, be a man. So all those emotions, you just keep on.
And then they weigh you down.
They weigh you down eventually, and because you have not been taught to take care of all these emotions. And I think it's something important that we need to teach our young players, because even a lot of young people right now, especially a lot of young people right now, they're going through a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes more than just basketball. Sometimes you also need some guidance. Yes. That's amazing.
So it was But look at us, we're still here.
No, we're still here. We're still standing. You heard? We're still standing.
We're still here.
Yes.
One God.
One God, man. So like I know you've been running a lot your coaching programs in your coaching program here in Jos. I know you have been working with Rebirth, and you have really been putting some of the work you do. You don't even get paid. You use your own transport.
Yeah.
There are times that I've actually seen him. He'll carry his own money and give players. They'll come and meet him. He'll train them and still give them money to. You understand? Before I continue, great coach. You guys support his program. Support his program. You think he's a good player, man?
Thanks.
Check him out as a coach, man. It's crazy. Cause I had what's her name? I had Shiamaka on this show.
Okay, I think I watched it.
You watched it, and I asked her who are the people that influenced you, and she mentioned your name. She said you're the ones that have given her. I know so many young men here that you're actually changing their lives, and sometimes one man, it just takes one man to change the world. It takes one man, and he has already changed the lives of how many people already, you know.
On God.
It's on God. It's on God. So, okay, as someone who has been around the game for decades, and you have played the game at the highest level. Like, you have played Division 1, you have played Premier League, you have played Junior National, you have played under 21, you have played Senior National, you have played abroad, you have played on different, you understand? So, what do you see as are the challenges? This is where it's getting sweet. The challenges or the problems with basketball in Nigeria. How do you think we can solve it?
Okay, like
I really want you to answer this thing.
Yeah. Having played under Coach Noik and Waka.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot.
Okay.
And then playing abroad too, I've learned a lot, and I read a lot. So I go online, I study basketball and stuff. I remember there was one time I called Coach Noik and I told him, Coach, I need to talk to you for a bit. And he was like, what's the problem? I said, how come basketball is not moving in Nigeria? It's not growing. Like, I just finished playing the season. My salary was 20,000. Now you want me to play the next season and just putting up 5,000 on top of it. I was like, I'm supposed to be earning like maybe 200,000 or something. And he was like, she told Buba.
Wow.
Yeah, she told him. She said the government can't run this league, man. She said you need to find marketers, people that will market this game.
You hear that? You hear that? Continue.
Yeah. And Buba told them now. So we have civil servants as directors and sports council. So when the money comes, they cut. By the time it gets to the players, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
So how much you gonna get paid?
Wow.
30,000 naira per month? How much are your vitamins? How much are your shoes?
It's so true.
Yeah, so we need to get marketers to market this sport, to push it.
To push it, you're right. You're so right. Listen, guys, I just want to point out, just want to hammer on what Priwitt has been talking about. You see, if we don't treat basketball like a business that can sustain itself, I mean, so that, like, take for example, in other leagues you have merchandising, you have gate takings,
yes,
you have TV rights. So there's so many ways that they're making money. There's so many different ways. I just mentioned a few. Yeah. So the thing is that we need to turn our basketball into a business.
Business.
You know that
not for civil servants.
Not for civil
servants.
Showbiz. It's true. It's showbiz.
But you got civil servants over there. Yeah, they wait for their salaries. They cut your money. I even heard in Plateau in Plateau Peaks, like some players get paid about 3 of them share a salary of like 25,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
That's really
It's killing us, man.
It is.
Yeah.
And the reason why we have this talk is so that we let a lot of people who are not in the know, because the truth of the matter is a lot of people don't really understand what's going on in Nigerian basketball. They just see it from outside, and they wonder, okay, why are you not in America?
Yeah.
Why are you not in Europe? And you're like, yo, if I explain that, some people are it's excuses.
All right, let me tell you something.
Okay.
You see Angola, right?
Yes.
Most of their players, all their players play in their country. They got 4 teams that got private jets.
Wow.
Yeah.
You hear that? Angola.
They got 4 teams with private jets.
Angola, our GDP is higher than Angola's own. But
now, so now, even our football, there's no football team in Nigeria that's got a private jet.
None whatsoever.
How many teams in Nigeria got buses?
None.
Not even an air-conditioned bus that could take players.
There's some state governments. There's some state governments that don't even have private jets.
I know, right?
I know.
So it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's not like we don't have the monies. We do. What we do is we're putting, what do you call them? Round pegs in square holes.
In square holes, round pegs in square holes. You're right. Putting round.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you get how is it gonna work? We need to change the system.
We need to change the system.
Yeah.
Right? Very true. I'm going to before we continue, I just want to give a little distractor.
Okay.
What was your go-to move? If you were to pick, like take for example right now, if let's say you want to beat a man and you want to score.
Yeah. You
understand? And the game is on the line.
Is my left hand crossover?
I think I know. See, I'll show you guys. Wait, watch. Just move. You go like, that's the crossover. Can you just show them? I don't know whether they can see.
I don't know. I just go like, like boom, boom. Then I bring it back.
Straight to the basket.
Straight to the bucket. Either a dunk.
Or
layup.
Oh, yeah. Or an and one. That was fun. Yeah. For me, my go-to move would have been the between the leg crossover. First of all, I'll go between and then hesitate.
You got some crazy crossover.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was anytime we was playing, I was always scared guarding you.
You know, it's the same thing. I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
Yeah.
There's something every time, especially when you came to the first time I watched you play was in 1996 Sports Festival.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I know that time I came from.
I was so tiny.
You were tiny that time. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And then you were dunking poop. So I was like, I didn't know I'd see you again. Then we saw before Boko Giants. I don't know whether you remember. I came to Makurdi to Jos to play the Hillcrest tournament.
Yes, I remember.
Then you remember that. But then when you came to Makurdi, that was when
we
and our rivalry started.
It started
because anytime I don't feel like working, I'll sit down and say, but Priwitt is working somewhere. So I gotta work, man.
work.
I gotta work. Ah, man. So basically, there was what Kobe Bryant said. Kobe said his rivalry with Allen Iverson made him the Black Mamba.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell you that my rivalry with you made me the Force. It's part of what made me the Force. So I mean,
I was always looking up to Iverson.
Yes,
yeah, I was always looking up to him. He's been my role model. He's still my role model, man. Like I look up, I go like, yo, this guy, look at him, man.
Look how tiny he is.
Yeah, and then he was. Remember that move with Jordan?
Yeah, Iverson is here on my shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember that move he had on Jordan?
The double crossover.
The double crossover. You know, boom, boom. Jordan moved, and then he pulled it back.
That's kind of like, okay,
yeah, let's go again.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Like,
no.
That was Jay. Who does that?
Who does that to Jordan? Who does that to Jordan? For you to have that in mind.
Yeah. So he actually. Yeah.
He actually.
And then you was always there for me, man. Like the McCarty, man. He was pushing me. He was And then your elder brother Tese helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Momsi was there. Everybody was like home. Yeah.
I mean,
like then we had people like Marshall.
Yeah. They were kind of this
Unreal.
Henry Amoka. Yes. Yeah. That Marshall.
Hey, remember your friend Roman Soldier.
Ten out what? Roman. That's what they call half man, half
amazing.
That guy was 6'2", but he was.
We had strong guys.
Yes. I remember. Sorry.
Yeah.
Carry on.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I'll tell the story of the Roman Soldier. Roman Soldier, we were in secondary school together, and that time he was just learning basketball. And I told him, Tina, I want you to dunk the ball. So I was asking him, what was that? I said, okay, instead of laying the ball up,
force it inside.
Just jump and force inside. He said, that's all. I said, yes. Wham! His first attempt, he almost broke the rim.
Yeah, so we had.
Let's not forget George,
Anchorman,
Uncle Haj. We're still going to have George. We're still going to have George on our show, so don't worry.
Yeah, we and then staying in Anchorman's house, we had this basketball ring.
I remember
on the tree.
Yes, on the tree.
Yeah, so the tree was growing, and then the ring was
growing with the tree.
Yeah, so we had to find our way to dunk
the ball
as it was growing.
As it was growing, because I know the rim was like 8 feet.
Yeah.
Next thing it went to 9, then 10, then
11, 13. Like.
I remember that guy.
So basically, we've put in a lot of work.
We have.
Yeah, and you young guys, you gotta work.
Gotta work,
you gotta work, man.
You hear that? You gotta work. Put in that work. Like they say, like I always tell people, my dad told me, he says, Tirungwa, there's no amount of work that is useless. It will be useful somewhere. It will be useful somewhere. And this guy could work. I mean,
I remember, man. We
really put in work.
We really put in work.
Yes. Wow.
On God.
On God. It's all on God. It's all on God. G-O-D. G-O-D. So, what do you think is the future for basketball, like in Nigeria? I know we've touched on it, but in your own, where do you want to see basketball really go?
I want to see basketball go to the top.
To the top, right?
Yeah, like NBA standard. Yeah, that's what we're looking out for. That's what we want. Yeah,
that's what we work for.
Yeah, but then, like I told you, we need to change that system.
We need to change that system.
How many basketball gyms do we have in Nigeria?
I can count.
But we got people from Nigeria buying yachts, buying private jets. You travel abroad and you see some of these people outside Nigeria, and then you go like, do we have that kind of money?
Very true. As a matter of fact, the people from those outside countries, they look at us like wow, like we're rich niggas.
We're rich, yeah. But then,
it's so true. And the funny thing is, like, I always said one thing. When I wanted to play basketball, I said I want to play in the best league. If the best basketball league was in Nigeria, then I don't want to go to US.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that we always use Angola as an example. There are a lot of Angolan, because their league works. There are a lot of Angolan players that I've heard of a couple of Angolan players that got a chance to play in the NBA and they refused. Why? Because they are home.
They're home.
They're making money.
Comfortable.
They're playing in front of their families.
I remember when we went to Senegal for Continental, we comment. There was this Senegalese player, Angolan player I was gisting with after the tournament. So I was like, "What's it like playing in Angola?" And he was like, "We good, man. Like, if you see an Angolan basketball player drive a Hummer Jeep, he just got signed up."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's it's just starting.
He's just starting.
Wow.
Yeah. So the older players drive cars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and every player's got a swimming pool in his house.
That's Angola. Oh.
Yeah.
That's Angola. And see, I'll use the Nigerian music industry now as an example. You know, before as a musician, you have to get recognized. You have to travel abroad or something to make it. Now the Nigerian artists are good. You know, like Rema is blowing all over the world with Calm Down, and he's a Nigerian boy. He's going everywhere. And they asked Davido, how does it feel to make it in America? He says it feels nice, but to be honest, we're making money in our country.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that the same thing can happen for Nigerian basketball, where I mean, a player can just say, you know what, I'll sign for Plateau Picks and I'll be earning 10 million, 20 million naira. Sign on fee or even salary.
We have the numbers.
We have the numbers, we have the money, we have the resources.
Yeah.
We do, because I mean, let me just break down something.
Yeah.
They say basketball is, they say the best, from statistics at least, the most talented, natural talented athletes are the black athletes. That's true. Now,
that's body dynamics
and everything, you know. Now in the US, they say, I think it's 17% of them are black. I don't know, my statistics may be wrong. Then, so that means 17% of maybe 400 Americans, you're talking maybe 50 million or 60 million Americans, right? Now we have over 200 million Nigerians, black people. So I mean, if there's just a little investment into this, or a little vision, I mean, sky is the limit.
Sky is the limit.
Wow.
So look at it. Our league is even dead.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. So the national team right now, they just call up Nigerians playing in the US, and they've never even been to Nigeria. So how are we gonna grow? Let's develop this league.
You hear that? Let's develop this league.
Yeah. It's only we are who we are. We are what we have.
We are. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're what we have.
If you want to do it, let's do it.
We only got ourselves, man.
Yeah. Put every sentiment and stuff aside.
And make basketball work. And I think,
how can we have 2 MBBF presidents?
Man, dude.
Yeah.
At the time, it was almost 3.
Yeah, exactly. So you get. We need to change this thing.
We need to change.
And you know what? There's so many things that a lot of coaches don't even know about basketball. There's something we call space creation dynamics and space protection dynamics. So there are so many dynamics in basketball that our coaches don't even know. They don't even send our coaches to go learn.
To go and learn all this.
They don't even have the time.
They don't even care.
They don't even care.
It's so true. Like, please explain on this, because you just dropped something hot.
Okay. Okay. Space creation dynamics. We have individual space creation. That's how you create space. You beat your man, create space for yourself to go score.
Yes.
Then we have team space creation dynamics. So those are plays that you will use for a team to create space for you to score.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then we have space protection dynamics. How you defensively protect your basket
by all those spaces that someone might want to take advantage of.
That's deep.
That's super deep. Deep.
So basketball is gone.
I think this is some coaching course stuff right here. Consultancy. Consultancy.
Yeah, so we need to read. We need to watch videos. We need to watch. You just keep up till, I mean, right now, even before we started this interview, I was watching Jordan's video.
Yeah.
And I saw the way he was playing, how he was creating space for himself to score. You know, I was opportune to play under a coach when I was in the Middle East. He came from Lakers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A white guy. He came from Lakers, and then he taught us about 33 plays in 2 weeks.
33.
That's defensive plays and offensive plays. And all those plays collectively, one play.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Triangle and two.
Triangle and two. The triangular one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he was a statistician with Lakers.
So he was even a statistician.
Yeah. But
And he knew all this.
They are good like that.
So what does the coach know?
I don't know. That, man.
Oh,
That's
boy.
like Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson. The guy that there's this guy in Lakers. I'm sorry, before you continue. Tex Winter, he's the one that created the triangle offense. So these are people who, before they step on the court, they already know what's about to go down.
You know, like I always tell people, basketball you play it here first.
Yes.
Then you play it on the court. Yeah.
So 90% of the battle starts here.
Yeah, it's mental.
There's this coach, right? They say Coach Tex Winter. No, not Tex Winter. This legendary coach for that coached Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in college.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember his name. I can see his face. Anyway, he said that I'll remember his name. He said that their practice, the time they used to plan their practice, was longer than the practice itself.
You see that?
I'm telling you, it's longer than the practice.
Yeah, itself.
Yes. So they'll use 4 hours to plan one practice. Then they'll go and practice for 2 hours. And I mean, and then we wonder why we go out there and we don't win.
Before I go to the court to teach those kids, I read. I have a book that I read. I go through plays. I write. I watch videos. You have to plan. You have to plan for the whole season. How you gonna start? How you gonna progress? How you gonna end the season?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not. Sometimes I wake up like 3 a.m. and then I go through basketball stuff till like 6 a.m. I just clean up.
And head to court.
Head to the basket. Yeah, head to the basketball court and teach the kids, man.
Them kids are lucky, man. Them kids are lucky.
It's all good.
It's all good. And you know the funny thing is, like, you know, I think we've given our lives for this game.
Yeah.
I mean, there are many different places all of us could have been. We could have been sitting in some office. Driving some
good cars.
Yes, you understand? Investing cash.
No, but that's not us.
That's not us. But instead we chose what we love, and it's for the love of the game.
It's for the love.
It's for the love of the game.
Love of the game.
For the love of the game. I saw one t-shirt, they said, okay, I saw the t-shirt, I'm not the one saying, they say, on the 8th day, you know, they say on the 7th day God rested. Yeah. They say on the 8th day God woke up and created basketball.
Oh my God. Are you for real?
I saw that shirt, man. And then you see lightning and thunder striking the ball. Oh, Priwitt, I think this is not the longest, but it's one of the most loaded talks that we've had, man. And I'm just so happy to have you over, man. I mean,
thanks for having me.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me.
Yes. So meanwhile, just a short tutorial. Priwitt is going to show you guys how all the dynamics you need to take a shot. Go.
All right. There's something I always tell my players. You know, like it's called beef.
Okay.
That's B for balance. So you need the distance from this shoulder to this shoulder should be the distance from this leg to this leg. So you got your balance. That's B is balance.
Yeah.
Then elbow.
Elbow.
Right? Then eyes on the target.
Eyes. That's E.
Then follow through.
Follow through. Yes. For me, what? Oh. Hey, Priwitt just dropped some cash, man. He just dropped some cash. He's rolling. So for me, what I thought beef was, like Biggie, what's beef? Beef is when you need to get to go to sleep. Yeah. Okay, I'm just kidding. Oh no, Priwitt, it's been wonderful having you.
Thanks a lot, dude. Really appreciate it. And I love what you're doing. Keep it up, bro.
Thank you so much.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna take basketball back into our hands. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do that.
Yeah. So guys, we've come to the end of Hanging with the Force with Priwitt Gagara, Slopey, the legend, super dunker, super fly. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. It's okay. Yeah.
And we're going to do this again, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do this again. We're going to have Slopey back over and over again because it just ain't going to stop. Peace out to all of y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye. Yes.